Imagine this. Carlos Alcaraz, the young king of tennis, the man who has conquered the sport with 6 Grand Slam titles before even turning 23, finds himself humbled not on the tennis court, but on a golf course. And not by just anyone, but by the man he grew up idolizing, Roger Federer. Yes, you heard that right. Tennis's greatest icon and its brightest new star faced off, not with rackets and balls, but with clubs and tees. And the result? Alcaraz was left stunned, Federer's hidden talent exposed, and the entire tennis world buzzing in disbelief. It all happened in San Francisco, just days before the start of the 2025 Laver Cup. The atmosphere was electric. Fans had gathered in the Bay Area, eager to witness Team Europe and Team World go head-to-head in one of tennis's most unique competitions. But while the spotlight was fixed on the tennis courts, a quiet showdown was brewing elsewhere. The golf course. Roger Federer, now retired from professional tennis, but still carrying an aura that commands respect wherever he goes, invited a few friends to join him for a friendly game. On his team, Norway's Casper Ruud, known for his calm demeanor and quiet strength. Opposing them, the fiery Alexander Zverev and the always smiling, always fighting Carlos Alcaraz. .4 tennis titans, one golf course, and a rivalry no one saw coming. Now, we all know Carlos Alcaraz as a player with power, speed, and relentless energy. On a tennis court, he overwhelms opponents. But here, on the grass of a golf course, things were different. When asked later about Federer's game, Alcaraz didn't hold back his shock. Roger is pretty good. Actually, he admitted. I'm being honest. It's crazy that everything he does with a great style. He swings really beautifully. Honestly, his handicap is better than mine. Think about that for a second. Alcaraz, the world #1, the unstoppable force of tennis, openly admitting that Federer, even outside of tennis, was just better. Not just skilled, but stylish, elegant, and graceful. It was as if Federer's magic had simply transferred from racket to golf club. And for fans, this confession was pure gold. It wasn't just Alcaraz praising Federer. It was Alcaraz confessing that even off the court, Federer could still leave him in awe. But the story doesn't end there. Because on that golf course, one shot stole the spotlight. Casper Ruud later revealed it. With Federer and Ruud battling Alcaraz and Zverev, the game reached a crucial moment. Alcaraz, perhaps feeling the pressure, pulled off something extraordinary, a birdie. Not with a simple putt, but with an audacious 50-yard chip shot. Ruud recalled, "It was amazing. A 50-yard chip in for birdie. We were shocked, Federer included. It was Carlos's best golf shot of the day." For a moment, the young Spaniard turned the tables. Federer himself looked on in surprise, smiling with that signature grin, as if passing the torch, acknowledging that even in golf, Alcaraz had magic in his hands. But in true Federer fashion, the legend wasn't about to walk away defeated. On the final hole, he found his rhythm, stepped up, and delivered when it mattered most. As Ruud summed it up, Roger made us win. When you're good, you're good. You can bring it anywhere. For fans watching the highlights and hearing these stories, it wasn't just about golf. It was about symbolism. Federer, the master of grace and longevity, still proving that excellence has no boundaries. Alcaraz, the fearless warrior of this new tennis generation, learning once again that Federer is not just a player, but a phenomenon. This wasn't just a friendly game on a Californian golf course. It was a passing of the torch moment, filled with respect, admiration, and inspiration. Federer didn't need to prove anything. His 20 Grand Slam titles, his legacy, his artistry on the court speak for themselves. But here, effortlessly swinging a golf club, he reminded the world of why he is adored. And Alcaraz? His honest, humbled reaction reminded us that even the greatest of today still bow to Federer's aura. Social media exploded. Pictures of Federer and Alcaraz laughing together went viral. Fans couldn't get enough of the sight of tennis's past and present colliding in such an unexpected arena. One fan wrote. Federer could dominate in any sport, even golf. Pure class. Another joked, Alcaraz is great, but Federer owns him everywhere, even on the fairway. And countless others simply said, this is why Federer will always be the GOAT. But beyond the jokes and the banter, the emotion was real. Fans saw Federer not as a retired champion, but as a timeless figure, capable of inspiring awe wherever he went. They saw Alcaraz not as the unbeatable force, but as a humble student still learning from his idol. And that combination, legend meets prodigy, respect meets inspiration, was what made this story go viral. Oh, what does this tell us about Federer, Alcaraz, and the sport of tennis? For Federer, it's simple. Greatness never fades. His presence at the Laver Cup wasn't just ceremonial. He wasn't just a figurehead, shaking hands and waving to the crowd. He was out there competing, laughing, teaching, inspiring. Even in golf, for Alcaraz, it was a reminder that the journey never ends. No matter how many trophies he lifts, there will always be moments where he feels like the student again. And in those moments, he grows. For fans, it was a gift, a glimpse into the human side of sport. Two champions, one course, one unforgettable day. In the end, the story of Federer and Alcaraz's golf game isn't really about who won or who hit the better shot. It's about what it represents. It's about respect across generations. It's about legends who never stop inspiring. And it's about the beautiful truth that greatness, real greatness, transcends the boundaries of sport. Carlos Alcaraz may dominate the courts today. He may break records, lift trophies, and carve out his own chapter in tennis history. But in his own words, even he admits, Roger Federer, wherever he goes, whatever he does, carries something special, something untouchable. Oh yes, Alcaraz was stunned. We all were. And maybe, just maybe, that's the magic of Federer. Because whether it's tennis or golf, when Federer shows up, the world stops and watches.